Hey everyone, this is a video about the clock. This is just one of the final prototypes. I'm going to do another revision to make it a little bit more smooth. So for this one, the pins that hold the outside gears in place, I don't know the terminology, but I need to make the fitting a little looser. It's a little tight, but it's still usable. Not that I would know, I don't do clock. At the office, we give tests to Keenan and Damien, and they test them out and tell us what they think. So this is just a prototype. The face is made out of the same plastic as water bottles. So same plastic as this, and you can see like you can scratch this plastic up and it doesn't scratch up, and it's shatter resistant. It's good stuff, chemically resistant, temperature resistant. So you won't scratch up the frame. I know that with the one of the problems with the Ling Ao clock is the frame can crack and then it's not legal. So yeah, that's one thing. Next thing is it stands up by itself. So when you're competing, it won't fall over or go like this, but it still looks circular. The square area is like 26 by 30 something millimeters. So it's pretty solid. You can like, that was a direct push, but this way, like lateral forces, it can handle that, and it stands up pretty sturdily. The pins, the magnets are on the inside, so I made these pins myself, these buttons. Let me get one for you. So I make these special ones with the magnet inside, so that the magnets aren't on the outside. So the magnets are all inside the clock. So if you like bump it or scratch the front, they don't fall off. And the width of this clock, I don't have a full Ling Ao clock with me. I have the shell in my other room, but this is actually 1 to 2 millimeters thinner than the Ling Ao clock, because the outside shell was so thick. You can actually, if you just use a better plastic like this water bottle stuff, you can make it thinner and lighter. What else can I talk about? So the tactility of these buttons, I had to do a few iterations. I wonder if you can hear that. It's just so satisfying to test. So we did a few stress tests where I just sat there all day. Like not all day, but like minimum 1 to 2 hours just pressing these buttons because they're so satisfying to press. And the next thing is the buttons are flush with the frame. When you press up, you can see that it is a significant distance, and you can see some of the fluting just to let you know this button's up, and then down, up. Cool stuff. What else can I talk about? Yeah, inserts. We played around with inserts like you got wood grain, got honeycomb, but we decided they don't look good. I actually like wood, but we're gonna go with the simple black and white. Maybe in the future have a custom thing. And the coolest thing is these are held together by like pretty big magnets. So you can always take it apart and then put your own inserts in. And I'm thinking about making this stronger, maybe using like a combination of pins and magnets so that when you drop it, okay, I'm actually gonna, oh wow, it held together. So the 4 big magnets are holding this pretty sturdily because the fit is pretty good on these. So yeah, this is one of our test prototypes, probably on the market soon. I have a bunch of, I have handfuls of the gears that I made, so we are preparing for it. I make a handful or 2 a day. So clock's on the way, tactile buttons. The next thing is test kitchen, or at least that's what we're calling it internally. There are a few things that we try out on new cubes, like coatings, new lubricants, things like that, and we're gonna release them. And we're finally gonna release them with the engraved logos. So I've engraved most of the logos. I still have to do the Gans and the Volk. Those take some extra work because you have to remove the old logo. But yeah, that should come out soon. I'm really busy, guys. And what's worse is I'm going on vacation next week, which is gonna delay things. It was a little, I planned it months in advance because you can get a ticket really cheap if you buy it really far in advance. But I'm actually going pretty deep into debt because I totally miscalculated how much it costs. But I'm going to a competition in Japan. It's gonna be fun. And then the next thing, tonight, in a few hours, I have to head out to the hardware store. I'm gonna buy some pieces, and we're gonna make keychains, fridge magnets, and pins of all kinds of things. So like, if you follow my Instagram, you probably saw one of the test ones. I think people would really like it. So I decided, let's buy a better machine, a better upgrade, and I have to finish putting it together tonight. And I'm gonna do some fancy hard coding stuff because I'm a computer scientist, and try to get this running efficiently. So we're gonna do production of keychains really soon, and they're gonna be really shiny and really fancy and just go completely nuts with it. I think that's it. Is it? Oh, for Christmas, we're redoing the boxes again. This is just an old, let me see. Yeah, so for Christmas, we're gonna have a blue themed box. And the back hinge, we've improved it even more so that opening and closing, it'll be even more secure, and the hinge will look like this. Much better plastic, higher, I'm really sleepy, guys. Hearthstone Battlegrounds came out and I played that last night. The hinges are gonna be more consistent, the boxes are gonna look prettier, and I hope everyone's gonna like these. I think people liked Halloween, but there were some complaints about the hinge, but we're always improving, we're always doing better. And that should be it, guys. And if you're gonna be at that competition in Kyoto, then definitely hit me up. I would love to meet the locals. So, see y'all in the next video.